snowy winter as it snowed a lot. The cold winter has passed and spring has sprung. A week later is 경칩, the period that animals hibernating feel the warm spring energy and wake up. Shall we look at the February education news by the Seoul Office of Education while waiting for warm spring? Are you worried that your child struggles at school because they don't understand the class? Don't worry. The Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education will promote the guarantee of fundamental academic skills in elementary school. Step 1. Reinforce fundamental academic skills in class. We provide support teachers for fundamental academic skills to help students the participatory classes during regular curriculum and the learning of students who are slow in learning. We intensely teach fundamental academic skills of second grade elementary school students to intervene early in poor learning and operate fundamental educational diagnosis activities and customized programs for students to find the right starting point. Step 2. Internalize the responsible guidance of fundamental academic skills. We seek to reinforce the foundation for responsible guidance of fundamental academic skills in unit schools, run a multi-level support team consisting of principals, vice principals, homeroom teachers, and teachers in charge of educational welfare, and spread an integrated support model by running the Seoul To-Do School. Step 3. Strengthen the support system outside school. We support the learning of students who are difficult to teach at school by enhancing visiting services with the Seoul Learning Help Center, expand the functions of the Seoul Learning Help Center by establishing a regional learning support system, and operate the Integrated Student Support Council to comprehensively support students with complex factors. Guarantees fundamental academic skills in Seoul's elementary education through a 3-step learning safety net. We hope all our children to find happiness through learning at school. Did you feel a financial burden because you had to pay tuition even though your child was unable to attend kindergarten due to COVID-19? Did you have any difficulties in paying salaries to teachers and staff due to the increased number of children quitting your institution? By investing 4.1 billion won of its own budget, the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education implements the emergency relief support to stabilize the operation of private kindergartens. This initiative will provide temporary support for 50% of the tuition deficit and support the expenses of kindergarten class operation so they can be used according to each of their own situations. We hope that through this emergency support, our child's first school operates stably. The Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education will do its best to guarantee the right to learn for children. The age of intelligent information. How can we cultivate future-oriented talents who embrace cutting-edge science and information technology while sharing human dignity and empathizing with emotions? The Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education has announced the mid to long-term development plan for AI-based convergence, innovative future education. The development plan aims to achieve an AI-based comprehensive change in the curriculum, class, evaluation, school, environment. It will operate AI-based subject-centered convergence projects in all curriculums of kindergarten, elementary, middle, and high school. Reinforce education on computing thinking skills so students can solve problems in life. Conduct process-oriented evaluation using an AI platform. And establish a virtuous cycle system for school curriculum with an AI-based analysis and diagnosis system. In the era of human-AI intelligence coexistence, the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education will lead the change so that our students can cultivate future core competences without losing the central value of education toward humanity. distance education that started suddenly in 2020. Based on the experience of overcoming the difficulties, the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education has announced 2021 plans to reinforcing distance education. What is the essence of distance education? Student participation and interaction. First, we will expand classes with real-time two-way communication, and schools will run distance education steering committee and establish each of their own distance education courses based on the operation standards for distance education. To do so, the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education will distribute guidelines for distance education operation, establish distance education infrastructure, and provide training to strengthen teachers' online teaching competencies. We hope that in 2021, distance classes become meaningful experiences for everyone and serve as the foundation for future education with stable and systematic distance education. On February 10, 2021, Gangseo's special school, Seojin School, produced its first graduates. After 6 years of the establishment plan in 2014, Seojin School was finally opened on March 1, 2020, with the public sympathy toward the parents' genuine appeal. It was created with the dedication and hard work of many people. Congratulations to the 20 proud graduates. 2020 was a year of struggles and difficulties due to COVID-19 that started in February. Just like the saying that if you don't experience one thing, you can't grow one wisdom. The Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education will do its best so that students, parents, and faculty are all happy in their schools in 2021 based on past experiences. What kind of news are waiting in March? The arrival of the new beginning? If you want to receive the March news from the Seoul Metropolitan Office of Education, please be sure to click the like and subscribe button. See you in March. Bye!